Hi everybody, it's Rhonda, and in this video we are going to be talking about TV frame art and Artistly. I had a video I did a week or so ago about creating frame art, and I had several questions about whether or not you can create TV frame art using Artistly as your image generator, and you most certainly can. So in this video I'm going to show you how to use Artistly to do this. I had this design here that I found on Etsy. It's in 20 cards. It's a newer listing. I really like this style. So I thought I would start here with this style. And then what I did is I created a prompt for that particular design. And then I came in here to my Vera, the variation generator. She's a custom GPT I created. If you give her a prompt and you tell her how you want it changed, she will scale it out for 10 different versions. I told her in this case, I wanted the house or cottage to be different and I wanted different color palettes. So she gave me a bunch here. And the one I think I like the most that I think I'm going to create tonight is storybook illustration of a coastal New England cottage centered in a dreamy spring meadow near the sea. Okay, so I definitely wanted to keep the spring feel to this. Okay, and I'm going to generate this in a couple different styles and decide from there which one I want to keep. So I'm going to come in here to Artistly, and I have my prompt selected, my New England cottage, and I'm going to come up here to AI Art Illustrator. All right. And in here, we have a bunch of different styles that we can use to create our images. Now, I have a few here that I favorited that I use over and over again. So I am going to, first, I'm going to create this in an impasto oil painting style. So I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to change my aspect ratio, my dimensions to 16:9. That is the size you always need to have for TV frame art. All right. And then I'm going to tell it to generate two different images. That way I get two different variations. And I'm going to go back in here. And this time I am going to use this whimsical illustration style because I got a whimsical vibe from this design here. So I'm going to try this in the whimsical as well and see which one I like best. So again, I chose my dimension 16:9 and I'm going to have it generate two images. So we're going to go in here and it's already done the impasto oil painting style, and that is very pretty. I love that. Love the ocean in the background, the cute little New England style cottage, and we've got a thing up here, so now I can't get out of this. How about that? I'm just going to refresh this page quick, get rid of that. And then we have another version here from a different perspective, okay? And now I'm just waiting on these whimsical ones to finish. And that is really pretty too. I love the whimsical look. I like that a lot. It would be tough for me to decide. I would probably, I think, go with the whimsical. It depends on what this last one looks like when this is done. Give it another, there we go. Let's take a look at that one. I like that too. I really like that whimsical look. I really like the impasto as well. I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to do one more style. I'm going to do just a watercolor style here and we'll see what we get. And then I'll decide which one I like best. And that's the one I will use for my TV frame art listing. But you can see we create these right here, 16:9. They're the perfect aspect ratio for TV frame art. That is what you need. And you have a lot of different styles that you can create these designs in. I just showed you some of my favorites that I use all the time, but there are a lot in here. We have this golden style, which is really unique. We have Kaiwai, we have manga, we have minimalist, we have mystic fantasy. And let's, you know what, just for fun, let's do the mystic fantasy as well. We'll do two in that. And then there was one in here actually called wall art style. I don't think I'm a fan of the watercolor. I feel it's a little too washed out. So let's go in here, and I know I saw one called wall art. So we will try that as well. Scroll. I know I saw it. I'm not losing my mind. Here we go. Wall art style. So let's do that and we'll generate that one. Okay. So we have the impasto oil painting. We have the whimsical. We have the watercolor. Here is our Mystic Fantasy. That looks pretty good too. I really like that one. This one looks great. I just forgot to make it 16:9 aspect ratio. So I would have to regenerate that if I wanted to use this one. But I think I like either the Mystic Fantasy here or the impasto. And I think I'm going to go with the impasto oil painting. I think that is the one I like the best. So once I decide the one I want, I am going to come up here to bulk actions and create new action. And then I'm going to choose my image from my library here. And I am going to go with, I can't decide which one I like best. So I'm going to take both of these impasto style. I'm going to select them. I'm going to add a step and I'm going to upscale it, upscale only. Then the next step is convert to 300 DPI. And once I do that, then I'm just going to give it a name. Upscale. It doesn't matter what you call this. It doesn't save it, but it needs a name to run the process. And now you can see it is running. Now it will tell you here if you click on this that it's 1024 by 1024, but it's not. It is still your 16:9 ratio. And that is finished. That one is done. This one is done. And you see now it says 4096 by 2340. All right. Now this size is too big. Okay, we want our TV frame art to be, what do we have here? I have it over here. It is 3840 by 2160. And I have a document open here in Affinity because we do need to resize these. We actually need to reduce the size of them. So I'm just going to download this one and it is downloading and I'm just going to save it in here, my work in progress TV frame art. And I'm going to do the same for this one. And now I'm going to go into Affinity. I'm using Affinity because it's a free program and it will do everything you need it to do. It is going to help me resize, but it's still going to keep my proper aspect ratio and it's also going to be 300 DPI. So I'm just going to line this up where I need it to be and I'm going to resize it so it fits on my artboard here. Okay. And that looks perfect. I absolutely love that. It looks great. So I'm going to come up here to the upper right and I am going to export this. And let's go in here and put it in our frame art. And we're just going to call this Coastal Cottage 1 and save it. And let me bring this over here quick and we'll open this. Here it is. We just saved it. So I'm going to open it in my image viewer and we are going to look at our information and it is 3840, 2160, 300 DPI, just what you need for TV frame art. So now you are in essence done and you can now, mock this up. If you don't know where to get mock-ups for TV frame art, Creative Fabrica has a bunch of them. Some can be used with Photoshop, some are for Canva. So whatever programs you like to use the most, you can find a mock-up here to use. Creative Fabrica, if you have the monthly or yearly plan, you can download unlimited assets from here and you can, just use multiple ones. I absolutely love this website. I use it all the time for different assets that, you would typically have to pay individually for, but I think it's like $47 a year and I have access to everything they have in Creative Fabrica. So, but that is it. You can easily create TV frame wall art using Artistly. Let's grab another one here just to have a look. Here's one. It's a fairy tale inspired gingerbread cottage. Now, I do not sell TV frame art, so I am not going to go through all of the listing process, but once you have it downloaded and you resize it to the proper size, you're ready to go. Like I said, I pop it in here to Affinity because Affinity's free and it does everything I need it to do. 100% free. I created a new preset that's called TV Frame Art, 3840, 2160, 300 DPI. Then you can just open this whenever you need to resize your frame art. And, once you do the one, then you could pull in your other images and just repeat the process just like this. And this is ready to go. It's been upscaled. It is clear. It is perfect. Now let's go check the one we did over here with the fairy tale cottage. That is adorable as well. That is not something I would probably use for TV frame art, but it is still an adorable image. We can do one more just to see what other kind of, designs that the variation generator gave us. So let's come in here, regenerate. We'll stick with the impasto oil, 16:9. I'm going to do 2 images and we'll generate those and see what we get. But you can play around in here with the different styles and see which ones you like best, but you can absolutely use Artistly to create nice TV frame art. That is gorgeous too. And here's a trick in case you don't know this. If you're not finding or getting the output you want from AI Art Illustrator, come over here to AI Image Designer V6. Right here in the center, there's one called Seamless Patterns V2. Get rid of that starting prompt. Paste yours right in here. Set your aspect ratio and click generate. A lot of times using the seamless patterns, the seamless pattern V2 in here will a lot of times be the most accurate to your prompt. Okay, if you're just not getting what you think you should be getting from your prompt, try it in the Seamless Patterns V2. I'm not saying that it will always be perfect, but I find a lot of times it is the most accurate to your prompt. And here we go. Look at that. That is absolutely stunning. That is gorgeous. In fact, I'm going to come back over here and get my New England coastal cottage, and we're going to run that in the Seamless B2 and see what we get there. So let's do 16:9, generate image. Now, unfortunately, with the Seamless Patterns V2, you don't get to choose how many images you want. It just defaults to 2, but that's okay. I don't mind that at all. And it does take a little bit longer typically to get your image generated. So here is the one we looked at. Okay, that looks really nice. And then here's the other one it generated. So it gives you kind of like 2 different styles, but one is almost always very, very close to the style you chose. The other one seems to wander off on its own a little bit. And that's really pretty too. You can just barely see the water in the background and you have the rustic siding on the cottage there. It's beautiful. And let's see what this last one looks like when it is done. All right, and this one seems to have come out in like the watercolor style, and it's just too washed out for my taste. But I do really like this one. I really like this one. So I think, just for fun, I'm going to download this quick. I'm not even going to upscale it. I'm going to drop it in here and take a look at it. First, I'm going to upscale it in here now. I can go to my Canva AI and super resolution, and let's do 200%. That should be fine. And it takes just a second to upscale in here, but you can do that as well. Now, this is a feature that you must be a Canva Pro user to use the upscaling, the super resolution. But overall, that looks pretty darn good. I like that. I really like this. It looks really nice. I still think I like the impasto style a little bit better, but this is still a very nice image. that you could absolutely use for TV frame art. So anyway, I know I've been blathering on. This started out to be a really short video just showing you that you can in fact use Artistly to create TV frame art, and to show you that there's different styles that you can use to accomplish your end result, what you want. So I hope somebody found this useful. I hope a couple of you found this useful. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'd appreciate it if you took a moment to like and subscribe. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.